Jimmy here, the righties. We have another scan tool here that I can show you. Mucar 892BT. This is the new Pro version. Alright, so on the back here of the box we've got some information. It's got an 8-inch display. It's got online services and remote assistance. Wide range of communication protocols, CAN FD and DIPE, 100 plus car brands and 100,000 plus vehicle models. Comprehensive functions, ECU code and maintenance features. Okay, so here is the machine I've got in the back of the van. Now I've just turned it on and it wants to do an update. So I am very familiar with this tool. It is very similar to, this is the old model that I had before, which is the 892BT. And you can see the difference with this one is it's got a J2534 pass-through dongle. So slightly bigger dongle, slightly larger. So it comes in this soft carry case. It's got your USB-C cables and plug adapters in there for different continents. Right, so we can close that over. So the first things we can talk about on this is we can do our software updates. You got maintenance features here. All of these different things that you can do with your car. Suspension, ABS, battery. So you got all of these. So you can actually slide across like this as well. DPF. ECU resets. Let's turn that flash off so we're not getting the glare on the screen. Gateway module calibration. Loads of different special functions here. NOx resets, oil resets. All of these different items here. What this also has as well is like a community, dollar fixed community here. Let's get it up. So you can search for fault codes and they've got like a community hub here. My internet is acting a little bit slow there. Basically, you can search for help on here and just all sorts of other stuff. And we have intelligent assistant. So you can ask it about a certain fault code and it will give you some advice. Search. So it'd probably be better if I asked it like, what does the P200-200 code mean? But yeah, it will give you common problems, common fixes for that issue there. So this is an AI assistant basically. And it will give you a little rundown of what you can do there. You've got your history, so anything that you've plugged the vehicle or the diagnostic machine into, you'll have a list of all your previous vehicles there and what the fault codes were. You can save your reports and send them to the customer. I haven't got any reports yet because it's brand new, I've just opened it. Maintenance list, settings, you've got all these different options here. Let's go back and get it plugged into a vehicle. So we'll get our dongle here, insert it into our vehicle. There we go, you hear a beep. Now let's start up this van and see what fault codes we have on this. Engine management light is on. Engine fault repair. So let's use this to find out what's wrong. Right, so we've got the machine on the steering. It's got a nice little stand at the back, but that can also be used to hook it onto your steering wheel. We'll hit the diagnose feature over here and we'll try and do an auto search for this vehicle. Okay, so because it's a rebadged vehicle, it gives you different options. GM, Opel. We should have Citroen and Peugeot in there as well because that's what it really is. We're going to hit Opel, which is the European version of Vauxhall. Now I do know with this specific van here, we can go in manually and choose to diagnose this as a Citroen or a Peugeot because it is actually that. It is just a rebranded van, this. So if you are diagnosing certain vehicles, you can just, you know, if you're not familiar with the vehicle, search what other brands do make this car. You probably will get a lot more functions by searching this as an actual Citroen. Okay, so it's automatically found what we're looking at. It's just giving us a choice, which one is it. So it's Combo Life Cargo Van. You can do a health report, or you can just pick one item that you want to search, or we can just do a full health report. So we'll just click on a full health report. That will scan through the entire vehicle. Now, what I will say about these, depends on the vehicle it's actually plugged into, of course, but they are super fast in comparison to a lot of other scan tools. Okay, so the scan is finished, and it just gives us a list of different fault codes here that we have. The main thing I'm going to be looking at on this particular vehicle is the engine. So here we have P2002 particle filter efficiency too low. If we enter that, we can go in and look at some live data. Even though for this fault code, there's not a lot of information that we can see on here in the live data, because even with this fault code on it, the DPF can look pretty normal on your live data. Okay, so give you a little bit of a close up there. We can look at live data, and if we go to like exhaust information, we'll select all of that. This gives you some information on the DPF there, temperatures, soot weight. Let's change that to something else. Metric grams, 12 grams. That's a bit more what I'm used to. We can go back. Exhaust line information 1. Now this can be slightly different on different models. It's only Citroen Peugeot vehicles have this sort of layout here. Normally it's slightly different. So the DPF pressure is actually blocked. It's 25 millibars, but this DPF is actually cracked as well. It's passing soot. Okay, so by using the machine to look at the live data there and looking at my finger, I have now found out that this vehicle needs a new DPF, really. This DPF is damaged. The reason why is the question. These can have issues with the fuel injectors, causing it to overfuel and damage the DPF. But you can see how our live data there can give us some information about what's going on. So if we accelerate this up, you can see the pressure should increase there on the DPF. Other things we have is actuation tests, which you can do to switch on your wipers, mirrors, window washers, anything like that basically that you want to test to see is it working. So if your window isn't working, if you're trying to use your switch and you're not sure, does it need a switch or is the motor broken, we can actually test that by going into actuation tests, and I'll show you how to do that. We'll have to come out of the engine because that's not in the engine, it will be in the body control module there. So if we enter the BSI, built-in systems interface, as Citroen Peugeot vehicles call it. Okay, so we'll hit actuation test and see what options it gives us here. Okay, so we're having a little bit of trouble with the Vauxhall system, so what I've done is come out to the Citroen one, and you can see here on the Citroen menu it gives you a different screen here, which is the topology. High-speed scan. This is a much better system. It will take you through all of the faults, all of the different modules, and scan them all. Okay, so let's see if the BSI is responding on this one. I do know this vehicle has got a lot of issues, so if it's not responding, it's probably not the tool, it's just the vehicle itself has got all sorts of electrical issues going on here. Okay, so this vehicle's BSI is actually playing around. Anyway, you can see everything else works fine on here. We can read the codes, clear them, and many other options, of course. And let's go through what else we have. We have already shown you the special functions, I'm pretty sure. Everything here, service actions, all of these emissions, all of these options here for your emission system. Right, let's take a little walk through here. OBD section, history. Now if we go in here, we should have the history of this vehicle. Here we are, it's 3 times we've scanned it. Reports, we haven't saved a report yet. Feedback, dollar fixed community, and the intelligent assistant. I think I've already shown you that. What we can do on that is ask it a question, basically there like that, and it will give you that information. Have we asked this a question? Yeah, this one, yeah, we have done the P200. And we've also got, go back, we have a Google search system here as well. So we enter the gadgets, we've got Google Chrome, we've got YouTube, Gmail accounts, you can set all of that up to it. We can actually go into modules and connect an external device, which are all of these, if you've got any of these extras. We do actually have right here the endoscope camera, so let's get that plugged in and try it out. Okay, plugged in. Let's click on the endoscope. And here we are. We have our video system on here. So if you wanted to, get that in somewhere tight where you can't see with your eyes, you can stick it in places that you want to look at. It's pretty decent camera, as you can see. That is that. It is nice and slim, so it can get into small places. And that is how it looks from here. We can turn the light brightness up and down from the toggle switch here, and you can also take pictures. So we can press our switch there, and that will save an image of that, what we were just looking at. So you got your remote assistance. We've looked at the gadgets and modules, we've looked at that. Coverage list, pretty sure we've already shown you. You can cover like 99.9% of vehicles. Your online service is here. We've got settings here. Again, we're connected to the Wi-Fi. You can set up your users, your FCA gateways, Renault gateways, all of that. So obviously this one has got the upgraded dongle, so you can do programming, and it's also got, as we've shown a minute ago, the topology system on it. Now again, as always, if you want to buy this tool, I'll put the link in the description where you can buy it from. And I don't say this often at all, but this is, I can definitely say confidently that this is the best tool in this price range that you will find anywhere. You cannot buy a better tool than this for the money. This is one of the best tools I've ever used. It has free lifetime updates, and it's a very, very high spec tool for the price range. There isn't anything else that comes near to this, that you can do this sort of level of diagnostics at this sort of price, and it has free updates. Most stuff in this sort of capability range, you're looking like £800 a year for updates. Well, this one is free, so you don't have to ever pay for that. Like I said, the link for this will be in the description where you can buy it. I will be at a few trade shows soon. I'm going to bring a couple of these types of tools with me, and whoever is there, first come first served, I'll be giving away some free scan tools at the next show event that I go to. So if wherever you see me, I'm going to be at GSF Wembley and a few other different places, and if anyone is there, I'll be handing out some of these free scan tools, ones that I don't need. So that is it on this one, the Mukar 892 BT Pro version. See you on the next video.